most classic one that everyone can think of, Cinderella. Although, this is a little bit more gruesome, as it is from the Grimm Brothers. Let's dive right into this story. The wife of a rich man fell sick, and as she felt that her end was drawing near, she called her only daughter to her bedside and said, "Dear child, be good and pious, and then all the good God will always protect thee, and will look down on thee from heaven and be near thee." Thereupon she closed her eyes and departed. Every day the maiden went out to her mother's grave and wept. She remained pious and good. When winter came with the snow, spread a white sheet over the grave, and when the spring sun had dawned it off again, the man had taken another wife. The woman had brought 2 daughters into the house with her, who were beautiful and fair of face, but vile and black of heart. Now began a bad time for the poor stepchild. "Is the stupid goose to sit in the parlor with us?" said they. "He who wants to eat bread must earn it. Out with the kitchen wrench." They took her pretty clothes away from her and put an old gray bedgown on her and gave her wooden shoes. "Just look at the proud princess, how decked out is she!" They cried and laughed and led her into the kitchen. There she had to do the hard work from morning till night, get up before daybreak, carry water, light the fires, cook, wash. Besides this, the sisters did every imaginable injury. They mocked her and emptied her peas and lentils into the ashes, so that she was forced to sit and pick them out again. In the evening, when she had worked till she was weary, and she had no bed to go to, but had to sleep by the fireside in the ashes, and on that account she always looked dusty and dirty, they called her Cinderella. It happened at the fair. Father was once again going to the fair, and he asked his 2 stepdaughters what he should bring back for them. "Beautiful dresses," said one, "pearls and jewels," said a second. "And thou, Cinderella," said he, "what wilt thou have?" "Father, break off for me the first branch which knocks against your hat on the way home." So he brought beautiful dresses, pearls, and jewels for his 2 stepdaughters, and on his way home he was riding through a green thicket. A hazel twig brushed against him and knocked off his hat. Then he broke off the branch and took it with him. When he reached home, he gave his stepdaughters the things which they asked for, and to Cinderella he gave the branch from the hazel bush. Cinderella thanked him, went to her mother's grave and planted the branch on it, and wept so much that her tears fell down on it and watered it. It grew, however, and became a handsome tree. Thrice a day Cinderella went and sat beneath it, and wept and prayed, and a little white bird always came on the tree, and if Cinderella expressed a wish, the bird threw down to her what she had wished for. It happened, however, that the king appointed a festival which was to last 3 days, and to which all the beautiful girls in the country were invited. Cinderella wept at this. The stepmother said, "If thou canst pick 2 dishes of lentils out of the ashes for me in 1 hour, thou shalt go with us." And she thought to herself that she most certainly cannot do it. When the stepmother had emptied the 2 dishes of lentils amongst the ashes, the maiden went to the back door garden and into the garden and cried, "You tame pigeons, you turtle doves, and stood a beautiful tall tree on which hung the most magnificent pears. She clambered so nimbly between the branches like a squirrel that the king's son did not know where she had gone. He waited until her father came and said to him, "The stranger maiden has escaped from me, and I believe she has climbed up the pear tree." The father thought, "Can it be Cinderella?" And an axe brought forth and cut the tree down, but no one was on it. And when they got into the kitchen, Cinderella lay there amongst the ashes as usual, for she had jumped down on the other side of the tree and taken the beautiful dress to the bird on the little hazel tree and put on her gray gown. On that third day, when the parents and sisters have gone away, Cinderella went once more to her mother's grave and said to the little tree, "Shiver and quiver, little tree, silver and gold throw down over me." And now the bird threw down to her a dress which was more splendid and magnificent than any had yet had, and the slippers were golden. And when she went to the festival in the dress, no one knew how to speak for astonishment. The king's son danced with her only, and if anyone invited her to dance, he said, "She is my partner." When evening came, Cinderella wished to leave, and the king's son was anxious to go with her, but she escaped from him so quickly that he could not follow her. The king's son had, however, used a stratagem and had caused the whole staircase to be smeared with pitch, rose in the